So I'm gonna give you guys some tips that I really wish I had known when I was just starting out. And these are also some things that I have to remind myself even now. So the last time I really wanted to make a video for you guys, I kind of psyched myself out that, oh, it doesn't really look like professional, or it doesn't really look all that great, so I scrapped it. I recorded for 3 hours and I tossed the thing out. Don't do that. I am here with another video and another drawing process for me. And this is something I don't think really gets enough talk or support in the art community. And it's that new artists really need to be loved and supported and brought up, and we need to be setting really great examples for them. So this is my video to you, the new artist or the baby artist, or maybe the artist that's just down right now because they don't feel like anything they've drawn recently or at all is that great. Art is a process. Getting better at art is also a process. Everything about art is a process, but I think the thing that really throws us off as artists is that the length of this process is really indefinite. Just remember, your piece, even if you feel it's bad or it's not what you really wanted it to be, it doesn't have to end as soon as you put down your tablet or your pencil or your brush. You absolutely have the power to go back in and either redo that piece, reimagine that piece, or correct the mistakes that you see. It's okay to take a break and to come back to your piece with a new and fresher pair of eyes. And trust me, you will spot a lot more mistakes if you take a break between sketching and coloring and lining and whatever your process is. If you take a break and you come back to it, you'll most definitely see mistakes you wish you would have saw when you were coloring, and that will save you a lot of issues in the end. Another thing that I want to talk about is that sometimes, for me personally, if I start drawing something and it doesn't feel that great, I fall into this art depression, and it's really not good because it's just this cycle of just self-hate and nitpicking. Our ability to judge and criticize and analyze art does not necessarily rise at the same time our ability to create and produce art does. So maybe you're looking at your piece and you're thinking subjectively, wow, this sucks. But objectively, you could be using some really great skills. Like maybe your pen strokes, maybe your brush strokes are amazing. Maybe your color theory is on point. Maybe your anatomy is off, but the way you drew those eyes is amazing. Be sure to be your own best fan and your nicest critic. Don't be your own worst critic. I know that's oversaid and overplayed, but it's the truth. Another thing is addressing that cheating feeling we get when we use references or layers or basically any tools that are meant to better ourselves as artists. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I think it's because we as digital artists and traditional artists learn a lot from video, more than we did from those little Christopher Hart books back in middle school. So when we see these artists draw, we sometimes don't even see their references or how long they take to really get that portrait just perfect before they color it in, because these videos are 5 minutes? Ha 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 ha. So yeah, it's okay to use references. It's okay to use the color tool picker if you're a digital artist. It's okay. Don't be afraid to use things that make the art process easier and less stressful on you. That's why they're there. For help. It's to help us. Also, don't try to do those one layer challenge things. Layers are your friends. Just use your layers, my guy. It will save you a whole lot of time. I know on this one, I do my painting on one layer, but trust me, it expands to 13 or 12 towards the end.